Opinion hated.
Opinion hated, baby. You know they gonna hate it.
Centric.
What's up? How y'all doing tonight?
Yeah. What's up? Y'all know what it is, man. Another week, another day, another play. Let's make it happen today. You hear me? What's up, man? We got a special guest in the place to be. Would like to introduce yourself. Don't introduce yourself. Tell the people who you are.
Kansas City Mac Supreme. What's going on with y'all? How y'all doing tonight?
If you don't know, you better ask somebody. This shit is really real. You hear me? Straight up, man. It's always good to have old faces and true legends in the building. You hear me?
Appreciate that.
Motherfuckers really don't be knowing what they don't know. You hear me? So y'all see what it is, man, and y'all know what we trying to do, man. Let them know, Big Low.
Man, what's up with it, man? We just here trying to always keep it real, always tell the truth. I just want to, anybody that might have some family or friends down there in that hurricane that came through, send them blessings and love.
I feel that, right? About the hurricane stuff and all that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In my mind, I'm like, why would I ever fucking live in Florida?
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's good to go visit, see the water and the dolphins and get on back.
Yeah.
I thought about living in Florida before, but like I said, man, them hurricanes and all that weather, it make you think twice.
It should. And then my thing is, once you know a hurricane coming, why you don't leave? Fuck this material shit, man.
You can get all that back. One thing you can't get back is your L.
Straight up. That's what it is, man.
Yeah, some people caught up on the material stuff, though.
Now, if y'all don't know, Opinion Hated is a show where we try to share, different dudes' experiences of dealing with the judicial system and the penitentiary system and things of that nature. So, you know what I mean? If it can deter you from doing the stupid shit that we did, then please pay attention. You hear me?
And if you got
Straight
any
up.
questions you want to ask, feel free to post them up, and we're gonna let it out.
Ask
Your
your
opinion
questions.
matters too.
There it is. This ain't for us. This for the people, man.
True that.
So, Mac, tell us though, what was your crime and how much time did you do in the joint?
I went to, actually I was indicted on 2 counts. One count was a drug overdose.
Yeah.
Pertaining to J.C. Nichols' granddaughter.
Yeah.
And count 2 was the basic charge that they try to always hem you on just in case you beat count 1, which was a drug charge.
Yeah.
Count 2, which was distribution of drugs. So,
So what's basically, for those that don't understand, what that mean is he sold somebody some drugs, and that person died, and that made him responsible.
Right. It wasn't even the fact that I sold them the drugs. You know what I'm saying? It's just that you can just give somebody some drugs.
Right. You're responsible for you give it to
You
them.
can just be partying with them, and you can just be just getting high. You know what I'm saying?
And they OD on you.
Yeah, they still can hit you with that charge.
Yeah.
So how much time did you do?
I did 20. I was at 21 years. I was sentenced to 48 years.
Oh.
Count 1 was 20 to life. They couldn't go under 20 unless I cooperated. Lay my tongue on the table, which that's a no-no. That's out of the question. So they eventually gave me 28 years on count 1. Then count 2 was distribution of drugs, 0 to 20. They ended up giving me the 20 years, and I must have pissed the judge off because I was fighting like a
Pit bull.
Huh. So he eventually did something that's not really normal. He ran me wild.
You just didn't take what they were trying to give you.
Right, I did. He gave me 20, which was 48 years.
Damn.
48 years. You might want to round that up to 50.
Yeah, that's what it was. It's really a life sentence, a sick life sentence.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And I went in at 32 and got out at 53. And like I said, I just kept fighting, and what I mean by fight, let me define fight is as far as reaching out to innocent projects, paralegals, different lawyers, doing a lot of stuff pro se. You just keep your case out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I called a break. Actually, eventually the courts and appeals court is going to deny you. After so long, you know what I'm saying? They gonna play the dog and pony show with you for so long.
Yeah.
Just going through the process.
Yeah, and then eventually they gonna shut the door like, hey man, go and do that.
Right.
But I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So
You were still able to get back in?
no, I eventually what I called I went a route called public awareness.
What is that?
That's fighting your case and putting it out in the public and let everyone pretty much know that you're being railroaded.
Mm-hmm. Don't let them bury it.
Okay.
Right. It's you need that public awareness.
Yeah.
You know, because you go through the judicial system, the appeals courts, and all that, it's going to be a long haul.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so that's how I caught my break, public awareness, and I eventually got a break from this lawyer out of Minnesota. She called winning my case, and
Wow.
yeah, it was all open arms from her after that.
Yeah.
You know,
Now, do you think they gave you the time they gave you? Well, you said that. You think the time they gave you was because it was the boy's granddaughter?
yeah, from a prominent, well-known, famous family in Kansas City, which was J.C. Nichols.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Y'all know what the street is named after.
yeah,
All the plaza. It's all around plaza.
you know, I mean, he's I mean, he got his hand in everything you think of in Kansas City. A lot of stuff we don't know about.
Yeah.
you know?
So if it probably was a young black sister, it'd have just been like, it wouldn't have been as hard. They wouldn't try to throw it at you as hard, you think?
We probably eventually went to what we consider they doing to us now, which is black on black crime. They wouldn't care too
Wouldn't
much
even
about
care
it.
too much about
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, they wouldn't care too much
You
about
know that's
it.
normally how it go.
Yeah.
Cause you know, niggas kill niggas all the time.
every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, niggas get 10 years for murder, 15, 18, 20 years for murder. They gave this man 48 years.
Yeah,
They didn't want him to come home
Trying
at
to make a
all.
demonstration out of it.
yeah.
Yeah, you know. So.
And just thought I was just one of them guys who gonna flip the script, and basically get my own people.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I told him I'm never doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm gonna go. I'd rather take my chances and go down on this bogus case y'all gave me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that way, that I had to go to trial and take the hit. Pretty much that was the dog and pony show.
Yeah.
You know, in order for me to preserve my appeal rights and to come back. But I was never about to participate.
That's because you come from a different code, man.
True that.
You know, today you throw 20 at somebody.
Yeah. Oh man, shit.
Yeah.
This man was facing
Tweety
50.
Tweety in the building.
Yeah.
They can't wait to get Tweety in that motherfucking building so he can tell them what he saw. You hear me?
You see, a lot of dudes don't know too. All they gotta do is know their rights. You know what I'm saying? And quit. Just not go for just anything. You know,
Yeah.
and that's the problem today, man. With a lot of guys, a lot of dudes don't understand the law, don't understand what they facing. And, bottom line, they don't want to fight.
That goes
They don't
back
wanna
to
fight.
the thing though, like dudes want to jump in the real estate, dudes want to jump into the music game, dudes want to jump into any type of business game or whatever the case is, whatever game they're trying to jump in. But they don't read the rules of this game. You don't understand what's going on. So if you don't understand what you're doing while you're trying to do what you're doing, you're guaranteed to fail at some point. Only you can choose when that point gonna be. You know what I mean? I try to tell those that all the time, man. Like, you don't know the law.
You know what?
The laws change all the
They
time.
change all the time.
True that. And excuse me. Believe it or not, I just didn't study the law because I got incarcerated.
Yeah.
I was going to the law library on the street.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, on the plaza.
Y'all better get up on it.
And just like if you call me and say, man, let's go grab a sandwich or whatever the case, I said, yeah, meet me at the library.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then
Ain't no nigga said meet me at the library. You
No.
niggas.
What they used to always say, if you want to hide anything of importance, put it in a book.
yeah,
That's what they do.
yeah.
And I ain't talking about money or that knowledge is in there.
Knowledge is key.
And the reason why I say that, because that did help me.
Yeah.
Because the state charged me first. And when I read the state charges, I knew the lawyer was selling me out, but he didn't know that I understood.
Your lawyer was selling you
Exactly.
out.
He didn't know I understood what was going on. When I read the state charges,
And you had a pay lawyer.
exactly.
Mm.
And he was like, the charge was trafficking drug resulting in a death in the state. But by me going to the law library and understanding the different codes and case law and everything, when I looked up trafficking, that's interstate commerce. That means you going state, you going over here, you doing that. And I'm going back to the lawyer and like, hey man, this indictment say trafficking.
Yeah.
But I wasn't supposed to know that.
You're supposed to just take a plea.
Yeah.
Take a plea, nigga. You can go home, take a plea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your paid lawyer.
Straight in.
That's that stuff public defenders be on right there.
Yeah. And that's what I was talking about too. Like the paid lawyers do that shit sometimes. So if you got you might have a lawyer that say he got this murder, that time, this thing, the other thing going on over here. He paid 10, he paid 12, he paid 15, he paid 30, he paid 50. You hear me? He might try to get these two off to sell them out just because whatever the case may be. Or he could really be in cahoots with the prosecutor, and because of who it was,
True that.
they gonna try to railroad you. So now they all getting money.
Right.
They all getting money out this dude that they gonna say
Just playing with your life.
Just playing with your life.
See, the paid lawyers, all they have really is not, I ain't saying all of them, but majority of them, they got a degree, a law degree, to legally take money.
That's it.
That's what they
That's
doing.
it.
That's it. They legally taking your money.
Cause they not gonna do nothing but use the same case law that you can find out about to fight your case.
But a lot of people don't understand, and this happened to me. You know, if a lawyer take your money, saying he gonna do this, and then he come back later and say, man, all this out the window, I need you to cooperate. Basically, he just took your money. So what you need to do is report him to the Bar Association.
Yep.
And tell him to send you a billing statement. And how did you get to
itemized billing statement?
How did you get to charge me $25,000? You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, he gonna pad that bill. He's gonna sink his own ship. When he paid that bill, that's what you send to the Bar Association. Man, this ain't added up to no $25,000. You came and seen me twice. You talked to me once over the phone.
I went through that.
Yeah, you told me.
I went through that.
But a lot of brothers don't know.
Going through 2 months. I went through that.
Exactly. All you gotta do is, man, just tell them, man, send me a billing statement and send it to the Bar Association.
It sound like legalized robbery.
Yeah,
that's what it is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Without a gun or a mag.
Yeah. We know you in trouble. We know you won't help. Here, I'm gonna tell you, I got your way out. Just give me some money.
Yeah, we know you got the money, so
we know you got the money. Yeah, just give me some money.
He make it seem like he's going to work some kind of deal out with pretty much a judge with your paper or whatever.
Then they all go to the bar and have drinks later.
Yeah.
Yep. With the prosecutor and the judge. You hear me? Straight up. So if y'all don't know, you don't gotta be a shooter. You don't gotta be a fucking rapper. You don't see how fucked up the industry is. You don't gotta be a fucking entertainer. You don't gotta be a football player, a baseball player. Nigga, go be a judge. Nigga, go be a politician or a lawmaker or somebody with some power that can make some real change. Money don't change shit. Knowledge and connections is what change anything.
Right.
Straight up, man. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my opinion.
You're right.
Yeah.
It's just like we just got to change, our way of thinking.
Yeah.
And like you said, it start with, it could be something that's your community activists. It could be something like City Hall or something that's going crazy in your neighborhood. They don't even pick your trash up on time. Just start with something small.
Yeah.
And it just changed your way of thinking.
Just represent more than the fucking streets.
Right.
All you niggas ain't street. You niggas be running around talking about I'm street this, street that, but street situations occur. Don't none of these niggas do street shit. Straight up, man. That's my opinion. You hear me? The opinions of Rayman do not reflect One Voice Radio. Straight up. That's how I feel, baby. Yeah. But while you was in there, did they ship you around a bit because you was in the feds, right?
Yeah. They're gonna do that, but your whole how can I say this? When you're in the system, the thing that you're trying to do is get to the lowest. You're incarcerated, but you're trying to get to the lowest facility possible. They're gonna start you off on the high, medium, low, and you got to work your way down. But in order to work your way down, you got to stay clear of the drama.
Yeah.
You know, and that was my main goal.
Stay out of the bullshit.
Stay out of the bull. Keep my nose clean, and let the system, as far as sending you to different prisons, just work itself out. You know what I'm saying?
But you do have to, like, as far as what my understanding of it, you do kind of like when you come to the feds, you gotta like get in the car with the people from your state or something, don't you? Or your area.
You know what? I'm glad you mentioned that, because you know I was one of the guys that didn't really feel that too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know, if I know that you robbing and doing whatever in the city and like I say, you telling or doing just some old off the wall stuff, there's no way in the world I can come to the system and call you one of my homies. You know, and a lot of guys took that as offensive.
Yeah.
But I just kept it real. You know what I'm saying? You know, it was rumored that you said you met somebody else, you know, pillow talking, whatever, you was gonna rob me, and now I'm your homie in the joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't go for that.
So you didn't get in the car?
Nah, I ain't getting no car. I'm cool. True enough, if you from Kansas City, Missouri, and I know you solid, I'm with you.
Right. Yeah.
I'm with you, no matter what. But if I know you done did this and did that for us, all that fugazi stuff, I ain't messing with you.
Yeah,
You
I know that's right.
You get upset.
Get you caught up in some of that bullshit.
And I done ran across a lot of that. You know, now all of a sudden you the enemy. They want to jump you now, and this is like you the bad guy.
Just by association.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But you know.
So how was your support system
You know
while you
what,
was in there?
I
Family,
just,
the people that you was dealing with before you got locked up was still in your corner?
Eventually, from the beginning, you're gonna have family members, friends, so-called loved ones. But once they see that you're doing a stretch, it's a design course for them to eventually just pretty much just give up, branch off. But you can't give up.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't give up. So in the midst of that, if you don't have too much family support or whatever, you have to think of a hustle yourself. Because you can't keep going to the phone calling somebody, they lying to you. They sent this money, they did this, and you counting on them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just started, you know, thinking of a legit thing like sports, you know, helping a few guys on their case, you know, just.
Now, when you say that, when you talk about sports, what you talking about?
As far as sports gambling, like far as betting, like the point spread.
So y'all got the tickets in the feds too?
Yeah, the tickets, man.
You got the tickets in the feds?
Man, I'm not far from
Hey,
the tickets.
you know you can do it all on your phone now. I'm gonna have to make sure to holler at you when I hit Missouri next year.
The scoring odds, I told somebody last week, no, the week before that, I said, man, I'm gonna take the other team with the points. I'm not going against the Chiefs. But
Right.
I said I got to take the points.
Yeah.
And they won by. I think that week they won by three
yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't understand. Chiefs was giving up 6.5 to 7. I need the point in order for the Chiefs to win. As far as the Vegas bet, they need to win by 8.
Yeah.
And I didn't think they can do that.
Yeah.
You know, not going against my
It's
home
a
team.
You gotta
It's
think
a
differently
totally
when it
different
comes to that
thing.
game. You can't be
Yeah.
a homer, be like,
You can't
yeah.
bet with your heart.
Yeah.
If you bet with your heart, bet some popcorn, not your money.
There you go. There you go.
That's what's
now, when you was in that motherfucker, right? Because I know the state don't feed you shit. You hear me?
I never been to the state.
The state don't feed you shit. You know, you get shit on the shingle, poultry out of king.
Whatever come across.
Whatever they
Whatever
mix
come in that
together.
box.
And then they start putting the food in the bags. What the food like in the feds?
The federal system food is pretty much like you saying in the state.
It's real food.
It's food. It's something that you ain't gonna be like clapping about. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
I don't believe that.
Edible.
Yeah, but this what can happen though. Once you start working your way down, like I work my way to the camp, which is the federal camp. Now once you get to the camp, it's lights out. You getting street food. You can get food from your house,
What?
from your hometown, man. When I was in the camp, I was eating Gates,
Ah.
McDonald's, Kentucky.
They was mad at you, boy. Man. You know that good.
Whatever I wanted. Hey, the liquor, I was in there mud drinking.
Man, it was almost right. Almost right.
Hey, almost make you think like you don't even want to go home. To you, you like, nah, this, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah. Don't never. Hey, anybody get caught up in that? That's a dream. You don't never want to be in that.
When I got to the camp, one of my main
Gates
food,
up in that joint.
That's one of the main foods I wanted to eat was Gates. You hear so much about it. And then you used to eat it like, man, I want some Gates.
And then you eat some Gates now, you be like, what the fuck is this shit?
Man. Look at the price.
I'm just keeping it real. That's my opinion.
Man,
That's real though. They got the sauce going. That's about it. They
I
still
had a
got the
bad
sauce.
experience of Gates. I ordered some, they call it mutton, which is lamb.
Yeah.
Man, it was all grease and
Yeah.
just terrible.
I had the same sandwich.
Yeah.
That was my first time they got me out.
So I sent it back out of
Mutton don't even sound appeasing.
No, it's really used to
It
be
is
good
lamb.
though.
It
It used
is.
to be good.
It's the way they prepare it, huh?
Man, it ain't the same.
It ain't the same, man. Just I don't know what it is now. I never want it again.
I gave him another chance and I went back for a nooner.
Yeah.
The nooner.
Yeah, I like the
It's-
nooner.
It's like $14 or something.
No.
How much is it?
Well, if you get it before 2,
Nah.
if you there before 2, it's $6. Now after it do
I
go
ain't
up.
never got there before too.
Yeah, after it do go up to like 12.
Yeah, it's like $12, $13, right? Man,
What's the nooner?
They give you like
Yeah.
you can either get a piece of ham, turkey, or beef, and then they put burnt ends on top of it and turn it to a sandwich. Wasn't bad.
but my sandwich was bunked to
Which
death.
one you go to, man?
47.
Don't ever go there. Always go to 12th Street. Go
Man,
to the original.
My shit was busted.
Yeah, 47 whack.
That's the one I went to on 12th. Where the mutton was terrible.
They did the mutton wrong. Man. I ain't never
Nah,
had that. I ain't
my
never
mutton-
had
my mutton came from 31st.
I ain't never
Bullshit.
ordered that much.
So I said I'm going 47.
Nah.
Then they got me again because I went to go get a mixed plate.
It seemed like we've been bamboozled to go to each one of them instead of spending money.
Man, fuck that. So you know where I go now? Where you go now?
Not to get smokestack on the plaza.
I go to Jack Stack.
Jack Stack.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Jack Stack.
Jack Stack.
Big
Hey,
T's good
man,
too.
Jack
T's
Stack
got some
killing
good
all
barbecue.
that
Give me a
shit.
lamb down there. What I call it? Smokestack.
Yeah, smoke
Yeah,
stack.
you can tell I've been gone forever.
It used to be a
It
smoke
did.
stack.
Yeah,
They had
yeah.
the best beans in Kansas.
Yeah, out there on 85th.
Yeah, boy, right
sure
straight from the old
did.
sideline.
Straight up.
Yeah.
You niggas don't remember sideline.
Yeah.
You was
Smokestack had that camera outside too.
like,
Yeah, I didn't know it incident was. I looked up and said, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, they got me like that. You hear me? That was part of my case. Straight up. But you know, while you was in there, right? Do you feel like you changed as a person, as a man?
Of course,
Yeah.
because you realize life is short,
Yeah.
very short.
Yeah.
and you know you get to losing your loved ones and everything. So you just like, man, I just want to, you know, live life to the fullest. And the main thing is be happy, man. You know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
Before you leave this earth, man, you gotta leave happy. You know.
Sure, right.
They always say if you want to go to paradise, you have to leave happy. You know.
Yeah.
But
I go for that.
it'll make you.
Humble you, make you humble,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Make
yeah,
you
yeah,
think
right.
about the
That's why I'm
important
hesitant
things.
now
yeah.
that I call myself. It put things in perspective.
Mhm.
You know what?
If you don't change, you got a long journey.
You got a long
Hey
journey.
man, the world gonna change. You better change with it.
Right.
A lot
Got
of
to.
dudes don't really grow up like with fathers and male figures in their life, right? So my thing is, I mean, I hate to say it, but a lot of dudes need to go to the joint to be able to become a man. You know what I mean? It teach you morals and values and standards, and it teach you respect. You know what I mean? Motherfucker ain't saying you gotta respect everybody, but you gotta know how to not disrespect them. You know what I mean?
True.
And I don't feel like niggas learn that on the street. I feel like it take a place like prison where a motherfucker ain't give a time. You in there with people that ain't never going home that can fuck your world up if you don't come correct.
Prison's all about respect.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So you know, I ain't saying nothing wrong, but some of you niggas don't know what's real and what ain't. Y'all look at this internet shit, y'all get fucked up. Y'all mind put y'all in a place where you don't have respect for people and you totally disrespect people. It's one thing, they separate from the two. You know what I'm saying? You could not have respect for people. That's cool. But when you disrespect people unknowingly, it's because you ain't been taught nothing. So somebody gonna get you right one way or the other, whether it be the motherfucking judge or it be that nigga on the other side of that barrel.
Exactly. I already know.
Yeah.
And see, the thing that I feel like was really wrong with our youth coming up is just like you just spoke on that Facebook. They growing up without their parents,
Yeah.
and when they do, if the parents are there, they still not hands on.
They not hands on.
You know, and then like I said, Facebook, Instagram is raising our
Hey,
youth.
man,
They got this at the age of
when
of
your
1 and
grandma
2.
when your grandma 35 and still kicking it in the club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
This
saying?
your
You ain't got no
grandma.
big mamas no more.
Yeah.
Ain't no community
Yeah.
getting 2 or 3 ass whoopings. I remember getting 2 or 3 ass whoopings in a day because of something I done did. Each motherfucker gonna
Nigga, I
check it.
remember your mama took the switch off the tree and whooped our ass.
Right.
You hear me? I remember grandma beat a nigga with
With
the
a
baseball bat.
Oh boy.
You hear me?
You know,
Nigga, that shit real.
But we all turned out with some respect.
Yeah.
Right.
If you don't respect your own mama, you ain't gonna have no respect for nothing out here.
And it's still, and like I just spoke on, it can be hands on too. It can just be that father there, and he give you that look.
Yeah.
You know, like, man, you keep on.
Yeah.
You know, that look.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like, hey,
Now
you know to tighten up.
I got a 1-year-old. So I be like, nigga, what's up? That nigga be like,
Yeah.
because he know
Right.
I'm gonna get your ass right, nigga, one way or the other.
Right.
You hear me?
Right.
Straight up.
I believe in that. Right.
Now, when you was coming home, on your way home, did you have a good like support system, like on your way out the door to be able to, get in a good position when you got out here?
Cause that's one of the hardest things when people
One of
come
the hardest
home.
things.
Man.
Actually, I'm gonna be honest. You know, it wasn't a warm embrace like I thought it would be for me to go away and innocent, then come back and after a long period of time. You know, but I had a few people supporting me. You know, no matter what. You know, but you pretty much got to come out and put your thinking cap on. You know what I'm saying? Because if you come out depending on or thinking someone's gonna give you something, you know, it's gonna be a rude awakening.
You right.
So I just put my thinking cap on and just try to do it. And, I had the same hustle mentality before I went in, but just do it legit.
From what? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You just gotta
that's
be,
the thing.
you just gotta be hungry. Like, man, I gotta eat, man.
Right.
You know, I can't keep going over their house, and they can't keep, spoon feeding me a sandwich here, and I gotta get, you know. But I had a few people that was, supporting me. You know, but like I said, you have to figure something out.
Now, see, remember the thing we was talking about like about the voting thing,
Right.
Like, and go back to what you was talking about like dudes don't really be studying this shit to know what it is that they talking about when they speak on stuff. So I was telling the motherfucker like, you can vote once you come out of the joint as long as you get out parole. You know what I mean? When you get out parole, you're immediately eligible to vote. They changed the law a couple of years ago. So with that being said, we was just talking about some stuff where I want y'all to listen to this. Tell them what you was talking about. This
Some
real
free
shit
coffee.
right
This
here.
some free coffee coming your way.
It's straight game right here. Get up on it.
You talking to Pat?
Yeah.
Okay. Me and my guy was having a conversation about the patch. You know, we just kicking the bobo, and I was telling them how the probation officer, which the PO is going to always, be in your mix and say this and say that, but you have to be knowledgeable to know and understand pretty much where he's coming from and what he's talking about.
Cause every nigga that come home from the feds, every nigga that I ever met, or every nigga that I know, they got that patch on.
Exactly. See, that's what they put into our head as far as us being deaf, dumb, and blind, and not reading the policy of whatever he's trying to say that he can do to you. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you're causing ruckus with him, or you causing you trying to get on his bad side. You're just trying to exercise your right to see if this is true what he's telling me. And basically, the patch, they was trying to put the patch on me, and the PO was, I listened to a couple of my guys, and everyone was like, man, they gonna put the patch on. That's what Missouri do, and this and that. But man, I read policy before I got here. After I got here, and make a long story short, I mentioned it to the PO when he first contacted me. He wanted me to do a UA.
He said, "Come on in and take this piss test."
He said, "Come in and go to this address and do the UA, and then after that, I need you to go to this address and get the patch." I said,
get your patch like every nigga from the town get."
Everybody in Missouri, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in Kansas City, they tell me, man, they gonna put that patch on you. Basically arguments, man. They can't do. I mean, that's what they do. That's what they do. I said, bro, it's policy. All you do is exercise your right.
And how did you know that policy? Because you read
it.
Studied. You knew some rules about what you was into.
In order to
opened up some information.
In order to put the patch on you, man, and you take it from a guy who did 21 years, man, in the federal system, man. I studied law, wrote it, read it. Went to sleep with it, wiped my butt with it. You know what I'm saying? And the point that I'm saying is, under policy, under that patch, and that they do in Kansas City, man, the only way they can put a patch on you if you get a dirty, or you suspicious of drug activity.
That's it.
If you ain't got them one or two,
you don't need no patch.
They can't put the patch on you.
So if I ain't,
I don't have no patch on right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So you could be around the people that do whatever they do.
Yeah.
Because when you got that patch on and you're around people that smoke, I don't know if the smoke creeps up under the crevices of this motherfucker.
It's set up for failure almost. Sound like me.
And they don't accept that. No, you ain't been smoking shit.
Right. The patch is basically just a setup for you to put you back in the system, or get some money out of you and start paying for
classes.
Classes, ankle monitors, and stuff like that, man. It's pretty much a setup, man, to be straight out. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying that policy dictates that you don't have to have the patch unless you've had suspicious drug activities or a dirty UI.
Right. And if y'all don't believe what I'm saying, it's simple. Just tell your PO, man, you wanna see the policy on what he's speaking on, and that's not just with the patch.
And you know what?
That's with anything.
They probably gotta show you if you ask.
That's your right.
They probably gotta show you if you ask.
Right. Ain't nobody gonna ask.
Ain't nobody gonna ask.
See, that's the thing, though. And tell them what the motherfucking PO did. Once you told him, nigga, I ain't wearing no goddamn patch.
When I said it to him, he got quiet. Then he come back within a few minutes and say, "Are you one of them?"
I was just about to say. That's what he probably said. Oh, you one of them. One of them smart niggas.
Yeah,
smart nigga.
Smart.
I said, one of them. I said, I'm just a person who exercises his rights. And under policy, you can't do that. So he got upset, and he called himself giving me UAs for 2 weeks, damn near 2 weeks every day.
Every day.
Oh, I need you to do that.
Come piss.
He
mad. Knew you was gonna slip up.
After you know what you do, come piss.
Man, it got to a point where I damn near wanted to do. He came around, I damn near put my joint in his hand. You can get a UA right now if you want. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
Yeah, I'm not. You got the wrong one.
That's what it is.
They hate an educated black.
The point is, man.
Right on, Marty, man.
Study your policy.
Oh,
man.
Marte, that's bro. He did that, man. Right on, bro. Yeah, study your policies, man. Study your policies, your procedures, your law, all that shit, man.
Just exercise your rights. That's what any and everything that you do.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. in the screen right there, we got this. What is that right there? You know,
Freedom
you
Ring.
got some things that you doing with that?
Oh
What is
yeah,
that right there?
I appreciate that right there, man. That's one of the book covers that I came up with. You know, I had a few of them, but that one right there is a picture when I got out,
Yeah.
and I had went to Nashville when I first got out. Stayed up there a few months, then I'll come back home. But that picture right there was taken in Nashville at a lake,
Yeah.
and I think there was maybe 3 or 4 days I was out.
Okay.
And once I looked at that picture, man, and the water behind it, and just looking up into the sky, because that's the very first thing I did when I got released. I walked out the door, a flight of steps, and I looked up in the sky, couldn't believe it, and I was like staggered. You know, so that right there is got a meaning to it that a lot might not understand, man. You know, it's really a blessing.
So that's gonna be the cover to the book you
Yes.
got coming out.
Yes. I'm running through a few articles right now on the book. You know, and like I'm spoken, like I just spoke, like legal aspects of it.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just trying to take my time. I'm just trying to lay everything down, the foundation down, and get everything right.
What's the book gonna be about? Your life experience?
It's going to be. I'm gonna start out with basically what led up to the event that eventually got me convicted of my incarceration, and then I might come back later on and then do another book about my whole life.
Yeah.
You know, but I just don't want to cram all that together in one, because my incarceration, what led up to my incarceration, and my incarceration is a story by itself.
Story by
To its
itself.
story,
You know,
Sure,
so
right.
I just didn't want to be cramming all that together, you know, and I really want people to understand how you can just get convicted and your life can change overnight.
Man.
You know, overnight.
Man. Now, when the judge gave you that time and hit that gavel, I don't know about you, right, but when they did it to me, somebody told me I had a panic attack because my world just started, like, I'm looking like this, but everything else was moving like this and going bad, waving it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what the fuck?
Your body took a jolt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's something that, you know, that you like, what? You know what I'm saying? and you also try to, you know, be strong. You're also trying to figure it out. But man, we human. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, I went back in the home tank, held tight in front of my family. My mom went back in the home tank and cried like a baby.
Man, I couldn't imagine getting sentenced to
I
48
cried like
years.
a baby, man. Even the marshal came and like, man, are you okay? What's wrong? And you know what I'm saying? He felt it. You know, and I know he ain't had mine. He ain't got no good intention for me. But he felt my pain. You know.
Yeah, that's a
So
fucked up thing.
basically, it wasn't nothing wrong with, you know, nothing wrong with that. You'd be ashamed about it. You felt like, man, hey, you felt weak, or, you know, like what's going on, or, you know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Did you have some of your family in the courtroom?
Yes,
too?
you know, but the main
really
thing you be proud. You didn't break and say, Your Honor, I got some information for you.
No.
Yeah. So anything else, hey, it's normal.
But before I got sentenced though, the motherfucker Ray Lenore did come over there. You know, he was a homicide detective at one point.
Yeah.
Probably seen him on 48 Hours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he came through, slid through, and took me over to the headquarters.
How they gonna do that?
Yeah, you know, start.
Yeah.
And I shot him some bullshit and he was mad at me.
Yeah. Sometimes they gonna give you that card, and a lot of
I said, fuck your card. Fuck your card, nigga.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't take it, because a lot of dudes take their card and they go back before they even get to the prison. They go back to the home CCA, the home tank, the county, whatever. Call them and get some information before they even go to the prison.
Definitely do.
You know.
Definitely do. Straight up. I know how that shit go, man. You know, I definitely wish you much success with that book, man. You
Oh,
know
yeah.
what I mean?
You got to come on back when you get it on paperback, man.
Matter of fact, man, I need to do a book signing right here, man.
That'll
You know
work.
what I'm saying?
Good.
And it's real talk. And I feel like that book is gonna be is what's gonna really get me through, man, because it was a lot of pain, you know, and I think that's gonna.
Yeah.
I think I put it like this, you know, I'm angry, a lot of pain, but I think how can I say revenge is gonna be success.
I know that's right. I know that's right.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of dudes kind of like come here, you know, and give their experience. But you know, we can only cover so much for the short period of time that we got. So if you got this book that's gonna give detailed accounts of different aspects of your life, and a motherfucker read that, it can really be powerful.
Yeah, I'm giving the lowdown on not just necessarily my life, but what led up to it, and they can help them. You know how the feds work, how they watched me for 17 months, this and that. You know they got you, but then they watch you some more where they can bury you.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna lead up to all of that.
I was telling somebody that.
Yeah. Sometimes you know they got you, but they like nothing. This ain't enough.
This ain't enough. Let them get some more.
They don't just want you to do nothing better. They want to get you locked in. That's why they conviction rate is what it is.
Yeah, because when they come and get you, they want to put themselves in a position. When they come and get you, they got you.
Yeah.
I remember.
Ain't no wiggling up out of it.
Yeah, they want to.
I remember the Secret Service came to get me. They say, "Yeah, well, we in the elevator going up to the room." They say, "Well, yeah, you want to say something?" I ain't saying nothing the whole time. So we get to the room. He like, "Well, sit down. Yeah, what's up? You gonna say something about this? Woo?" I said, "Man, I ain't got nothing to say." So he said, "All right.
That's the Secret Service.
Next time we get you, we ain't got nothing to say either." Bitch, fuck you. Y'all still ain't getting me.
When you spoke on the Secret Service,
Yeah.
I could have sworn, and this ain't a joke.
Yeah.
They said Secret Service come and get you. I was the first time in Fairness, so I didn't know who come and get you.
Yeah.
But when they came and got me, I could have sworn it was the United States Marines who picked me up.
Hey, they had on army fatigue on and shit.
I think
They're gonna make you go to war.
Yeah, I think the United States Marines picked me up. Straight up. I was like, oh man.
They said all this, man.
I said all this for me. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up, man. That's what it is. You know, before we get out of here, you know we gotta go into the thing. You know what I mean? I gotta ask you this. How do you feel about the Chiefs, the way they played last week?
It's what I always said. Let's start with Andy Reid.
Start with Andy Reid, huh?
Andy Reid, man, you know, he been like that, you know, he might be a successful coach. He might have big wins and everything, but it started with him being too conservative.
Mm-hmm.
You know, do that sometimes.
Yeah, you gotta smash mouth a person. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put them out where they don't even think they can come back. They don't even think they can fight with you, especially with teams like that.
The Colts.
And this is what I think happened.
When you give a team unnecessary a bum and they hanging around, they think they can beat you.
That's what I think they did, man. I think it's when it comes to football, you practice how you gonna play that week.
Right.
So if they was just playing all week, you know, just joking. It's the Colts. They overlooking the Colts going to Tampa Bay.
That could be true.
They like, we can beat them with one arm behind our back. So they play like I think they practice all week. They wasn't really serious about it. Wasn't as tight, crisp on things like they normally is. Special teams is normally at one point was the strongest suit of our team.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. God damn it, this goddamn idiot ass kicker. What the fuck? Y'all go sign this bum ass motherfucker for? Why the fuck do you go get Amendola? Who is he?
I thought he was a wide receiver.
Man, y'all should have let the motherfucking what's his name? The safety. Y'all should have let him kick field goals. Fuck that shit. Let Reed kick field goals. Let Mahomes throw the ball before the end of the half. Eric Bieniemy, stop being scared. Go get these motherfucking points on the board. God damn it, we supposed to score 40 points a game. I don't know what this shit is y'all doing. Do I need to come in there and call some motherfucking plays? I'm tired of this shit. Andy Reid, you need to hear what the fuck I'm saying. I know you depressed about your son, but fuck that.
Yeah, true
Get
that.
your shit together.
And when you got a $500 million quarterback, you gotta let him loose.
Let him
You gotta
loose.
Don't let the punter throw.
It's fourth down. Y'all want to let the goddamn punter throw the
You
ball.
get this man all this money, and now all of a sudden you won't let him do his thing.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
He
Don't
should-
make sense.
His name shouldn't be Patrick Mahomes. It should be Gunslinger.
Gunslinger.
Yeah, man, put some points on the board.
Get that man the ball, man. Let him do what he do, man. You know what it is,
Put some
man.
points on the board, man.
You know,
But I think the offense ain't gonna never. It ain't gonna never get to par, man, where they want to be.
no, I don't feel like that. I feel like them people is gonna dink and dunk and then catch you over the top sometimes.
Right.
That's gonna fuck them up. But the thing is, you never know who's gonna get the ball. We got too many go-to people.
Right.
Never know who's gonna get the ball. We know Kelsey gonna shine, get his all the time. But after Kelsey, it's toss up. Who you want to throw it to? Nigga, just get open. You got the $500 million quarterback.
Right.
He gonna get you the ball. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tap in with Airbnb this weekend. Call a few plays, you know, from at home, and we're gonna see how this shit go. Y'all wish me luck, man. I'm really tied in with them people. You hear me? Straight up.
True that.
That's what it is,
Tell them
man.
the real talk.
You know, we got to get up out of here because you know coming up next, y'all know what the fuck it is, man. We got main in the building with the main point.
Right.
You know what I mean? You know what it is, man. Thursday nights we keep it cracking at OVR, man. That's what we do, man. We talking this real shit. We need you to feel this. If you don't, opinion hated. That's what it is, man. I'm Ray, man,
I'm Big Low.
and we out of here.
I'm Max Supreme. Book coming out soon, man. I need y'all support, man.
Y'all
I'll
know
let you
what
know.
it is.
Stay safe, y'all.
Yeah, stay safe.
Read them.
Centric, 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 centric.